Yo, Yanaja for him and Apaba, Zuba, no court win Chimejido. You're welcome to the Bitter Treat Show. Those who put on a year who come up, you go do your reckon. Oh, yeah, Chairman WONTUMI, no awesome. Shall watch anymore over Yoko office. Another detention and I don't know what some na you go do your reckon. O Sunday, Chairman WONTUMI, watching the no one summer wajitraha. Wo omanga na muda pana ekwemunenen onya nkogui onya nkwawie nsam bebre na oye NPP amanyo kumpenyimfo mbrahye begofo a osada wonyimezi wonyimambra wahyambra nso sabe onam nyaatwum onam amanyasama nokore nyim amanyasama akohwi nyindada kawo odidanda na wonya oye party for members binum so sabe no korezinyi wana afanyi hono munti wogudo na warakasa na wiwo somo wo munyi de oye former vice president mpo BAWUMIA oka ho ono no wansam endende yerabakan bio osende ohie de yedi ho nkomo na yeze bro entende tifi asama yerda to yesi BAWUMIA AFENYO marking and NPP exposed. Are they playing politics with WONTUMI's arrest and detention? Yes, if you have some other to the yes, BAWUMIA, AFENYO marking and NPP exposed. Are they playing politics with WONTUMI's arrest and detention? Yes, former Vice President BAWUMIA, AFENYO marking in an MPP party in Penyufo, wapa wana hotam. Anyinye biara, chama WONTUMI nichi woyana amayasam ana wazaya amayasam ana waraka nokor ze achire Ghana fo wana wosusu wapade wohu zaro kodo nanan anyinye biara da bempanyimfi oye former vice president BAWUMIA AFENYO marking odzi domkuma wanano awo behebegom na MPP mpanyimfo ana waraka nokor achire Ghana fo another amayasam no quarantine na word energy in the meantime na wapa won hotam yanko na yenkete bira yenini anom oye Israel from fo wachechre za we supporti achirem chechiremu da chagana fo no yanko na yenkete za osi asampoche a osi nene yanko na yenkete
critical omoko tenetena form ne ade no ebio me catch wo say enye WONTUMI nko an first person a yamani baila eye 50 million me catch wo say edubu ahen national signals bureau boss yamani bail condition of 120 million
sure
ebra na mra nimfo hu say omuntimi ntua sesika na omuntimi nya me ka say omuntua sika omuntimi nya sureties to justify sa sika security agencies the tone. So what do? They went to the court and a court vary from 120 to 80. Etami busam say denti na mranimfo edi honorable Mr. Honorable WONTUMI echi chairman WONTUMI echi Godfrey Yebo Adame and their peer could be encore court because we just say they are focusing more on the politics. But there's a remedy in the law. As usual, at them the different the umedio matem. But I'm not numrenia me kan na kokwa ebemu. Denti na me say ebemu. Enra by the time I make down on MPP onko trans ye nyina awie ne me kan na awie no. Na Gary Nimako kan the legal directors of the MPP file a case way. It was Supreme Court. I was sorry, the High Court. Now quite interesting. You say application for review of bail conditions. Entinia me kan ye ene Gary Nimako ye eno ano no.
Yeah.
Enti akokwa na betime ye we ya. The question now is I don't know why on Wednesday. I don't know why on Thursday. I don't know why on Friday. As I catch you as someone because the MPP play politics with WONTUMI life. This is the justification. Now, one minute I make us out, and I may be done. We see a very interesting idea. See and runs, and I may be done. Now, let's go to the board. And the Pierre Kubi, my friend, Chemia network now is style, so my presentation is a bit a check it kaka. On a joy Kasai, I got quite evidence. My catch say, you had him saying sometimes, oh, yeah, you be better than I so work on Jachebi. I got a video in here. When I joy Kasai, on a joy Kasai 5 minutes 36 seconds. Because I have brought for now me mass market radio, and I decided to transcribe word to word in your kind, because I know about me. I could be in my office. Onya AFENYO mark in the leadership of the NPP. Signals omu potri abontini say ye hu wontumi. Ya moma hu wontumi. Afi no mo be yen hyehyeye ne meet bill conditions no na ya ye. Akokwa me so obi ankohwe no a video na me ye no 10 minutes 21 seconds and then share from YouTube page. One, they are playing politics with Wontumi life. And this is the confirmation. Joy reporter no say the chairman wants to be a lawyer. He appears what's the transcription in bit caption correct now say lawyer, we have heard from BAWUMIA, we have heard from Alexander AFENYO market. They said they want to be NI or NIB. Your client is not there. Where is he? Now T. And the appear could be responsible say, you see, there is a way of doing everything. Or say, if you use the way to do it, you will do it as expected. So you don't start throwing stones when you want to enter the house. This is what is the time? This is 8 o'clock. See, the lawyer no generally Busan say, BAWUMIA na AFENYO mark say ye hu wontumi o. Lawyer na say there be ye wo kwan a ye fa so ye niema bi. Na wo kofie bi ma wo totobo ansa na wa kofie ho. Na wo fa sa kwan no so ye sa niema na niema a wo pa nyina no kototen. Akwada na ka kire wo. E ka kire wo say the lawyer had reservations about how the party was going about Alexander Wontumi bail conditions in Yemano. Or say, but we got public officers to stay here and wait for us. It depends on how you conduct the business. So we have been seen by public officers. Or say us at 8 because of the way our family council did the judgment. Public officers and case 1.5 on my channel. Yoko.
Okay.
See, where you want to be lawyer, Miss Minimun to lies me.
Yeah.
Gary, Mr. Gary, Godfrey, Yabuadame, and the Pico, and the Pico Neka say. Or say, o family council near man, near my court, man. Now, public officers, the crowd channel, us at 8 o'clock, and now on the joy, yes, I interview. Or say, we have done what is dutifully our job to do. We encounter some difficulty, which will be sorted out on Monday. Then we will have a press slate to a fresh. I'm saying UTA statement was a fresh plate to operate.
Yeah.
Because Kato said they can't capture the words verbatim.
Yeah.
And Takoko say by Monday, dear, maybe be by Monday, no maybe you want to be and that you say. We work towards the desired results.
Yeah. The
desired results as we speak now is the bail to bail Wontumi. Yeah. But say, I beg all of you, I will stay out of the politics and theater. And I will do the work within the law.
Okay.
See, Menim Nino lawyer Nini say, Samo Kotina from near the politics and theater and Ramekawa. Nametea.
Yeah.
Mekato said, they are being hypocritical. 50 million, yes, and TB Ghana as a mobile and TB. At least Yambelin 200 million. It is based on the crime, based on the capacity of the person. A lot of factors, as the lawyers will tell you. One bail condition in Yadia, you go to the court to worry. And one a guy in Makoya, you know. And one man to Tumba Park to say, Nimni, a teen chef American. What were they talking about? And a guy in Makona call So you ask yourself, I don't know man call Wednesday, I don't know man call Thursday, why Friday? The lawyer say, going on will stay out of what? The politics and the theater.
Yeah.
Nitie mukra, nitie muno. As a person score political point. Internal we person chesa mena mabe jina mama no.
And the appeal could be wants to say amumambra ni nyejuma.
And one akoko kana. Nanim. Ahana de eketo bi. O say. I thank you very much for your support. Just one question. Journalist and neighbors, just one question. Do you know the whereabouts of your client? And the people could say, yes, why not? And journalist would answer, where is he? And I say, we had brought him to meet with the vice president.
But the initial information was the vice president, and the others.
It to meet Wontumi, according to lawyer and
they said they saw him.
Or say, we had, no, one can say you saw him, no, why did not say? We had brought him to meet with the vice president. The vice president. Didn't think about me, or say, but the situation we saw was difficult to arrange this meeting. To pass through the crowd to get the vice president to see him and talk to him. So we had to take him back. And I'm told that his condition of health requires attention.
Right.
So these are the two reasons why BAWUMIA and AFENYO couldn't see him. The reason is not because Yoko didn't want BAWUMIA or the NPP leadership to see him.
Right.
It's because Sanchez Nkuno ma friend Krofoko Bo hono. Now they want to me bawa enye ye.
Amana yedin.
And the two, want to me health condition and no woman. And that's when you medical attention.
Sure.
I am quoting verbatim the lawyer for Wontumi.
Sure.
So it clearly tells you, there's some communication gap. NPP dem no me politics wo mu do when it comes to this Wontumi issue.
Because you AFENYO marking only after only BAWUMIA free Yoko pie no.
Yes.
It's as if say Yoko mpese omuma
exactly.
Exactly. But Andy appear could be who is it?
These are the two reasons he said. Or say, but the situation we saw was difficult to arrange this meeting, to pass through the crowd to get the vice president to see him. One reason.
The crowd was a problem.
What's the problem?
Okay.
Who called the crowd to go there? Was it not Justin Kodo and NPP?
Right.
Two. So we had to take him back. And I told you that his condition of health requires attention.
Sure.
So these are the two reasons. So why is the NPP leadership communicating something else to their supporters? Politics? With someone's life? Send a case or yare. Make us want to be innocent. But we are yare the aqua. You try much of us when you bail a man. Maybe a medical condition for me. Maybe a aqua hospital. And they are buying the whole quite different. Why are we playing politics in the life of Wontumi? Maintains and I got him. Interview now or say. So he is receiving treatment. He is wholly good. He is wholly healthy. That's at the appeal Kasano. And there is nothing to worry about in respect of herself. Secure the bail now. Journalists secure the bail now. Say we have been able to provide the sureties. That's one I can assure you. I could tell you, baby, I was mostly surprised. See, journalists say man bail am Wontumi.
Yeah.
Because you are bailing, but sureties now cannot ayeding. But say we have been able to provide the surety. That one I can assure you. And of course to say, I am very grateful to Honorable Brian the Champon, who has supported me to file the document. We have brought his document, which goes over and above the value of money that is required. So I thank you very much. You see, Brian Champon krata wa de ba ebegina kedremu ma Wontumi ko ebro ne Ghana aban ahwehwe no so.
You say sa enkrata wa de ba.
Yes.
Who value
Every 50 million. It was the Brian say. Takwa obia meti amani age oh Wontumi be kofi at least no nsini bibia obanya pomodin hwe ne bibia nice.
E dey na esi.
And a journalist Ibusan say that means that your client is going home tonight. And I say well obviously no. So when journalist Ibusan so when no say I told you that we encountered a challenge. The challenge that needs to be addressed before we can go forward. Also when you bail away, Brian the document about every 50 million. Journalists over to Kofi said they don't mean Kofi. Man challenge the banya or say. In fact, they had agreed to do the inspection tonight. And I'm not justifying some of the Rambo stars. Last week, we condemned the comedian. Maybe I'm but then the people will say, Yoko officers now can some 0.5 no. It me cancel almost China inspection because what the documents about they have to call and inspect.
Send no money in credit. And then
or say, in fact, they had agreed to do the inspection. So all the officers are there, but the challenge that I face is legal. It was say, as at 8 o'clock, the name of condemning. Or say, this is 8 o'clock. As at 8 o'clock, an officer don't wait and fear and your mama. And when Yoko office said documents no more inspected, but challenging is legal. So what is the legal challenge? And I say we can't do it, but I'm grateful to them. They agreed to wait for us to bring the document for them to go and inspect the properties. Almost change the documents in Manom inspecting. But say we have a legal challenge. Unknown to me, unknown to me, there was an application to frustrate what we are doing. You to frustrate
what we are doing.
One can say support. One can say to help. Or say what? To frustrate. Because I have a percentage analysis. And the appeal could be a lawyer. And the appeal could be one
of the fantastic lawyers, I mean.
Or say, unknown to me, there was an application to frustrate what we are doing. So and the appeal could be sees what Gary Nimakun has done here as a frustration.
Right.
Because onu no the client come onu no nim na munya Brian the document right because tie po yando wasempa or see MPs ni throw some the documents be because e be ka say wunya we to musro eti brecha body ne dia ba no okodu wa officer sa twɛn no se yenkoye inspection yes ya file case by Gary Nimako and was a case kura Gary Nimako file ye no oni mu hwe tie unknown to me there was an application to frustrate what we are doing.
That means almost as a team, no.
There's no coordination. There's no communication.
So who leads the charge in this case?
So
me krana me bisa questions.
Akwa me ba it's mutete
yeah.
Ana moye ayi kefit. Ba ho. O say tie. So we will deal with it on Monday. Tie. I say it is an application that was not filed by my good self. But that prohibits us. Or say nyam na me file application e ba ebo me. E se me se me ntimi nkoso ngoji be oni ma wuntumi.
Yeah.
It is that and is that what you are holding? And I say that is what I'm holding. Because you could wanted the man say, Papa, na ke yetron se ba kwetwe ne ma no. Ba charge e dia boye ni, ti misra wo company. Nti ntimi nye bibia this a Monday. And I say specifically what is it about? Journalists in the bus and I say I'm not showing you me fenchre. And I say so hopefully by Monday your client will be free. And the people could be say hopefully by Monday when this application is withdrawn. Then we will proceed to complete what we are doing. I get that it becomes a conditionality then. So meaning that if not the pendency of this case, and now because the officers had waited to inspect the documents
And release it.
And release. And I'm told the properties were in Accra. If this application is withdrawn, your client gets to go home. If this application is pending, that will impeach them from continuing with the negotiation. Otherwise, we need to wait. So, the summary of everything confirms what we all discussed here yesterday. WONTUMI da what them politics, hypocrisy, internal showmanship. If you person much examine and be say, "Tiene lawyer no, we NPP niya we urengo."
So why do you file this? I mean, without the knowledge of lawyer or
one, that's one question. Two, it's a process. We send a no me kind no ha. Kwa me nyamana ni me from an influence. Be una ye no huge. Na we fi do mo he de no. Then 120 dey buy it. Na me ko kan. So it means that when a security agency gives you a bail condition, I say you're unreasonable. There's a remedy in the law.
Right.
It's on a Wednesday one call. I don't know Tuesday, Thursday one call. I don't know Friday. And why do you even go without informing lawyer Nina or no number person benya sure it is here agent security pani bill no? Me to me and American. It seems to me say on my idea now number so many political capital out of it. Me that's my view on it. So this that the enya no kre say WONTUMI ehunu ebukasi akidnap nya no kre. Oh. And the about me no is because of say on one apomodin in your papa and two the situation a crowd on my the bar no na possible according to and the people na possible say omubehu no nim but when your document are champion diaba our officers so transfer back inspection na ka WONTUMI akofie e wo na obete se akofa case bi so twɛn na Monday call draw case and sana ya ma WONTUMI bail. So that's the summary of everything.
Now who cause am?
NPP na akwa my second presentation no.
Right.
Hey, Baba.
Yo, nyanaka for Sahum Ati. Homati one assume. Have you heard the explanation? The vivid explanation. Na message. Oye MPP. Mpenyufu binum. They demonized Yoko officials as if they are demons. As if they were the people holding Chairman WONTUMI in detention. We live in a country where the kind of politics that we do, we engage in politics of lies, politics of deception, politics of dishonesty, without integrity. Honor. This is the kind of politics that we continue to engage in this country. Ghana deserves better. And you see, the sad aspect of it is that no mean of a person than the former vice president, Dr. BAWUMIA, also engaged in such kind of politics. Let truth be told, the narrations that were given now Sabi, if you are an honest politician belonging to the NPP Elephant Party, will you continue to say that what your leadership, some were doing, some members of the minority caucus, the NPP national executives, and have they been truth? Have they been truthful to Ghanaians and their followers? And politics of dishonesty must cease, must give way for politics of integrity and honesty. And we continue to say on this platform, the bitter truth, we say, BAWUMIA, if BAWUMIA wants this, if BAWUMIA wants his credibility to so high, if he wants his political integrity, his political credibility, he must learn to engage in politics with honesty. He must engage in politics with decency, respect. He must engage in politics with truth. And remember, the show you are watching is the bitter truth. Until we begin to speak truth to one another, the development that we are yearning for, desiring for this country, will continue to elude us. On the bitter truth, we stand for the truth and we will speak truth to power. It does not matter who is concerned. Nyachumna MPP Amayoku na woro dedi odoso. One see full stop. One see full stop. One jina. One draw with you. Now one re-evaluate their tactics. Politics of buga, politics of dede yo, and no, and the words J adze. In some ya watch it mtina no kwame winning yanewiraho yedi ya ode sabi sa MPP Amanyeku binum warrior nanka ompar former vice president BAWUMIA na yoro hosam nyede BAWUMIA or your former vice president wa rise to that high position and sabi MPP for nyatwum wora da nyatwum egi wa amanyosemu Riza Koshi wa manyesem kire wona kitafa na nche yesusu yenanye da kwan de BAWUMIA ozenyi zinyi bu nukwazi baya manyasam nanso sabi ono so krampo ota wono do mofroma ya awozo wona di party nyim wo ye yodom wo ye dede BAWUMIA na so ota wono do onninti na no konwe rekade BAWUMIA nenyim nyam wa manyasam mu bibi wako dede or say non kai no hu de za obaye biara na onye mana nkote no ho BAWUMIA ne mom oman Ghana bata ho ne daminti oruto anamon obaba aba no bakasa sabio sabi mpenyefo se asama obaka no osode okera asamane no osusu no hwe ansana waka kaade dwumezi arehwed oye no kwar wiwene mpenyefo se no kwar na kaya kana oye wen oye zat manabaka na no kwar jabaka na nado dan kwa kufa do no tu yenofo dai osrai Ghana fo dai umonye timamofo na mama wanya bwahwe adzefo MPP BAWUMIA MPP mpenyimfo apanyo wonje nyatwum na woro ye nanan na wanya itimamofo na mama wanya bwahwe adzefo nziye na waye nanan wadoso amanya samnu munyatwum amanya samnu mu akohwi amanya sama atro kawona nanan anyono nozim punchu babra oman Ghana na nomomba kaade dwumezi rekwa nanan oya no kwar rewin dwumezi senda yeda ozikana twa dwumezi ya just show like Ghana News Facebook page nanan and YouTube kono kwahwe click adoma no do subscribe so that you become part of this show. Remember, we all have a role to play in developing Ghana. Thank you for watching the show. May God keep you out of trouble and save you. Remember, the show is the bitter truth. So we come your way with another unadulterated, authentic, bitter truth. We say